Ladies and gentlemen, better than Starrcade 94. This is the Smackdown Rundown.
Yeah! Oh, Matt Hardy died.
Oh,
He
man.
did a little bit. That's alright. Sexy pose was overrated.
Wait!
Oh, you almost killed your cat.
That's okay. He's fine. He can take it.
Yep, we watched Smackdown. Now we're going to review it
Oh, wow. Smackdown. Oh, boy.
Can we watch NXT again?
afterwards.
Okay.
Alright, let's run down the matches that happened real quick.
Alright, we had the Lucha Dragons win a Four Corners tag team match against the Matadors, the Masters, and the Ascension. We had Ziggler defeat Wade Barrett. We had R-Truth defeat Stardust. We had the Mega Powers defeat Adam Rose and Heath Slater. And then we had Dean Ambrose defeat Bray Wyatt in our main event. Not a lot of matches again. They're doing a lot of build for...
Dig it.
That's how this is going to go. Everybody, welcome back Tony Toxin for his second video on the rundown. If you want to see his previous video, go back to the Payback review.
Also, my second Smackdown ever.
Hey, he's still doing the Macho Man thing. Does that make me Mean Gene?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Anyway,
Freak out.
so we open up SmackDown with Roman Reigns coming out talking about how bad news is I didn't win at Payback. Good news is I had fun at Payback.
He had fun. Good enough. Wrestling is fun. I mean,
If you don't have fun, what's the point?
what's the
Exactly.
point? Yeah. The man loves his job.
He got to punch Seth Rollins in the face. He got to punch little security guards in the face.
They did a Shield triple powerbomb.
Yeah. But he decides that, you know what, I need to stop chasing the title because no matter how many times I do it, Seth Rollins is always going to find a way out of it. It's never going to be fair. He's going to have like 50 little security guards running around, and no matter how much fun I love punching little security guards in the face, it's just not worth it. So he's going to enter himself into the Money in the Bank contract match.
So basically what he's saying is,
He's a quitter.
I'm going to stop chasing the title so I can chase the title.
This title just seems a little bit more easier to chase.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to chase when you have a piece of paper in a briefcase.
Well,
I have a really bad feeling that if he's in this match, he's going to win.
That's such a big... This is hitting me for the first time as a giant revolution. This is such a big, bulky, clanky briefcase for one piece of paper.
It's a very special piece of paper.
Maybe it's really thick. Like,
It's heavy.
It's
hefty
very
paper.
heavy. It's using that special kind of paper that...
It's
like
actually a
parchment.
scroll.
Like cardstock. It's just a fucking wood cookie.
They just etched the fucking contract into a piece of wood.
They freaking trained a woodpecker to do letters.
Well, apparently Seth Rollins kept a shaver in it the entire time. So.
Well, Seth Rollins kept a lot of weird stuff in there. Like
I wonder, like, previous Money in the Bank
The
holders,
Great Muta
like,
was
carry
once in
weird things in theirs. Like, that should be a really funny, like, behind the scenes. I mean, what did Edge have in his briefcase? You know, what did Damian Sandow have in his briefcase?
Edge probably had Lita's panties.
And Van Dam had a baggie or two.
Anyway, so
You can put your weed in here.
Hot chick reference.
he made little side compartments and stuff. He was hide shit.
It is Rob Van Dam. I'm sure there were some comic books in there too.
Yeah.
That could be a really cool briefcase.
And a whole bunch of shit that was airbrushed.
So he gets.
Don't touch me there.
So he gets joined by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose goes, you know, I was in the back and I took a left and wound up in catering and well, screw it. I'm here.
What city were they in?
They were in.
Probably got like a messed up arena there. You know?
I don't remember. They were in Richmond on Raw.
It's like
I think there was
catering was just in the wrong place.
wherever Chesapeake Bay is, because I remember
Everything's just backwards there.
fucking Roman Reigns said that in his promo.
Yeah.
Wherever that is, I don't know.
Point is, Dean Ambrose got lost
I
backstage.
are good at geography. So Dean Ambrose starts going, you know, I heard you talking about Money in the Bank, and, you know, just, I thought of cold hard steel and bodies, you know, bodies crashing and steel hitting broken bones, and I was like, I like that. It got my heart racing. And so now he doesn't want to enter the contract match. He wants to be champion, which he has a chance at being we're like a week away now from Elimination Chamber.
So much wrestling been going on.
Yeah, May is a busy month.
They really want them some subscribers.
Yeah. So what? Jesus. So they finish. Well, they don't really finish talking. They get cut off by Kane. Kane comes out and says, "Well,
Kane come out.
He come out.
Where the fuck the table is?"
He come out, he be like, Roman Reigns, you ain't gonna be in no ladder match.
I don't care how much
strength. Wrong with you?
I don't care how much strength you has. Let's tell you
what pay-per-view at
Roman
time.
Reigns. Roman Reigns, baby, you ain't gonna be in no Money in the Bank ladder match.
Let's Teddy Long this shit.
Hold on now, player.
No, it didn't get Teddy Long. Nothing happened. Kane came out and gave
he talked some shit.
Roman Reigns the night off.
And then put Dean Ambrose in the ring against Bray Wyatt again.
Roman Reigns got a cheap pop talking about crab cakes and cheesecake.
Yeah, apparently Roman Reigns is just going to spend the night getting fat.
Hashtag Roman Reigns likes cake.
Yeah.
And then Roman Reigns said he's going to make sure that Kane does everything that's best for business.
Which that never came back around at all during the fucking...
Oh, no, it did at the end.
A little, I guess.
That was his thing.
That wasn't Kane, though. That was...
Somebody,
Rollins and the security.
But Kane let it happen.
Yeah, Kane let it happen.
Kane was fucking in catering as well.
Burning everything.
Searching for Diet Peach Schnapples that Roman Reigns hid while he was there.
That son of a bitch. But then we moved on to our first match, which was the Four Corners Tag Team match. We had the New Day and the Primetime Players on commentary, while the other 4 teams that'll be in the Elimination Chamber battled it out in the ring.
So many people.
There are so many fucking people here.
This Elimination Chamber is going to be crazy.
Xavier Woods. Loved Xavier Woods on commentary. Hated Titus O'Neil.
He loved Xavier Woods. Well, it's Xavier Woods, but he also just kept running down Titus O'Neil as well.
Yeah.
Which is an A+ for Kevin Hawk anytime.
Yeah, me and Xavier Woods might be my new best friend. And I had never even met the guy.
This is the best thing he's ever done since Consequences Creed. By far.
The New Day, yes.
Mm.
He was just talking shit about Titus O'Neil.
Specifically that, yes.
That's the best part of the New Day. But yeah, I mean, this match was just insane.
My favorite part about the New Day is how close it sounds to nudie.
The nudie? It's the nudie, Mago. No.
It's funny.
Not really.
It is.
Well, is it the new D or the nudie?
What is in that cup that's making that funny?
Dr. Pepper.
But it was
because the Pepsi was out.
Dr. Pepper lies.
But it was from a plaid.
Yeah.
Also, the Pepsi was mysterious. Like, it was Crystal Pepsi that was in their fountain machines.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
It was just water.
Secret conversations on the Wrestling Rundown. Anyway, the Lucha Dragons end up picking up the win. It's just it's a clusterfuck. We had Natty and El Torito get involved.
They're Spot Fest junkies.
Yeah, and it ended with Sin Cara doing a little corkscrew plancha onto fucking everybody, except for Diego, who ends up getting a almost very dangerous Rana from Kalisto, and Kalisto picks up the win that way.
That was some crazy editing. I don't know how he pulled that off, because the way he fell back on it looked like he was completely missed.
Yeah, he was all on his shoulder, but Diego was still did the rotation, so the move looked perfect until we saw the replay, and we're like, oh, yeah, that was fucked up. Yeah, that was wrong.
Well, Diego has head warping abilities.
Yes.
That's a cool trick.
It's with that mask, the mask power.
Is that what?
Can we talk about the highlight of the match of my boys, the Ascension, getting some play in there?
This guy likes all the weirdest people.
Connor,
the Ascension is taking those tag titles. I'm rooting for it.
He's already making
predictions
for Elimination Chamber.
Connor booted the crap out of Cesaro.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
Cool. And then Victor got run from corner to corner by Cesaro. So
yeah,
but and of course they took a vicious Hurricanrana, so naturally they were just out of the match. So it's understandable that they didn't pick up
Ascension doing cool shit with Cesaro. Then we get
everyone done cool shit with Cesaro. Cesaro's cool shit.
Yeah. We get Rusev talking about what he's going to do to Dolph Ziggler because of the the interaction between Ziggler and Lana on Raw. He's going to rip off his arm and eat his American heart.
Well, better than eating his Canadian heart.
Or Ryback approves of this gimmick.
Also, I mean, hey Rusev.
Hey, what did they do?
Why are you mad, bro? Because you ditched Lana.
Yeah, you told her to go away.
You said she was stupid and worthless.
And you knew Dolph Ziggler was there.
You know his track record.
He steals the show and your girlfriend.
Every
Case
time.
and point.
Yeah, so, you know, this would be a good segment to play. Don't know what you got till it's gone. In the background.
That's truly what Rusev is going through right now.
I was almost expecting you to break out into it.
No, not yet.
Okay.
I got songs.
But then we had Dolph's reaction. He goes, you know what? I understand that it probably pissed off Rusev. I get it, but my focus is on the chamber. Problem is, I've never been locked in the chamber before. Plus, there's Rusev's going to be in it. All these other big guys are going to be in it. But he plans on winning the championship, obviously, because he's Dolph fucking Ziggler.
He likes doing bumps.
Yeah.
This will be great.
And then
bumps and stuff.
And then Lana shows up, and they have kind of a weird conversation where he's like,
I know what you're doing.
You're trying to piss off Rusev, and I'm okay with it.
You're playing your lady games.
I mean, I'm sure Dolph is used to being like a rebound guy, and
he does seem like that kind of person.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, I know the game here. And it's like, enjoy your 3 months of bliss. And
basically, yeah, he's like, you're playing your lady games, and I would also like to play your lady games.
And apparently Lana's a good kisser.
We're all pissed a little bit at Dolph's like, fuck.
I've
really jealous.
I've been mad at Ziggler for a long time. Him getting with Lana just instills more.
Yeah, it's just one more notch on the belt.
Hard to dislike the guy though, because of how funny he is to watch.
True.
He's really good.
Which up next we had him against Wade Barrett or King Barrett, whatever you want to call him. This
Might
was
as well
called
just be Wade. The King gimmick has done nothing for him.
They're trying. No, they're not. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I can't.
It's a shame. I'm a Wade Barrett fan. I think he's good.
I love
great matches.
I've liked Wade Barrett since he came into WWE with the whole, even through NXT. I was like, that's the guy who I want to win. Like,
and I was pointing at Daniel Bryan the whole time.
I know you were.
But the idea in my head, I think of the creative conversation with Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett's like in the creative meeting, and he's like, guys, there hasn't been much going on with me. Even when I was Intercontinental Champion, I wasn't even like
very relevant.
I wasn't even really champion.
Yeah, I wasn't even like this main star of my storyline.
The other 5 guys held the title longer than I did.
So I was wondering what's going on, and they're like, "Oh, we're bringing back the King of the Ring, and we're thinking about having you win." All right, on the network. Oh.
Do I get the cape? Yeah. Yay. Do I get to do anything with it? No.
No, you're gonna lose again afterwards.
Fuck.
A lot.
to Neville. on a pay-per-view that nobody gives a fuck about. Should go back to NXT.
He's like, what is he gonna do? Beat me with some really cool flippy move? No, you're gonna get yourself counted out.
Fuck.
I was mentioning that there should be more to his King gimmick. I was pitching the idea that he should be able to have more authority than a referee. I mean, what's the point of being a king?
Yeah, because
now it's just a gimmick.
Yeah,
like that's all he wants.
The only thing that it adds to Wade Barrett is that he was already coming out with a cape. now
he got a different cape.
Now his cape just has a reason, but now he's got a plastic scepter and
now his cape actually
crown
ties together. Like he doesn't have to hold his cape up every time.
It looked cooler when he held it up.
Also, I think King of the Ring, whenever a King of the Ring winner enters the ring, the referee should have to bow to them.
Yeah, that would be just get something.
Good luck getting the referees to do that shit.
I mean, I remember when Owen Hart back in the day won King of the Ring. That was a big deal. Like it changed his character, and he went up in the ranks.
Because it meant something back then. It doesn't mean anything now.
Oh, that was the new generation era. Not much mattered.
And just like his gimmick, Ziggler defeated that as well. A cool little finish, though.
It was a good
Barrett
match.
goes for the bull hammer. Ziggler super kicks the bull hammer. And then he jumps at Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett goes, "Get the fuck off me!" And like he goes flying up in the air, lands down, and Barrett goes, "Ooh, I'll try it again." Goes for a bull hammer again. He gets that ducked and then gets hit with a zigzag. And Ziggler picks up the win. And Lana's watching. What?
Sorry.
It's gonna be picking up Lana later.
He's gonna be zigging her zag. Is that weird?
He's gonna be stealing her show.
Dolph and her zig. No.
Sex dolphin. That's not a thing.
Anyway, you want to talk about your wife's return to SmackDown?
Yeah.
She is back.
A weird, unnecessarily long Diva promo segment. Diva promos are usually definitely not the highlight of the show. So yeah, Paige was there and was hot.
I like this promo, honestly.
It was good. It was a good snarky promo.
This had the most attitude out of a Divas promo that we've had in a long time on the main roster.
You genuinely believe that they wanted to beat each other up?
Yeah.
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 The best thing for me out of this one was Tamina. The boyfriend, Tamina, was awesome.
Tamina, aren't you in the wrong division?
Oh, snap!
But basically, yeah, so we get Naomi and Tamina come out to defend their honor, or lack thereof. And
They came out to whoop the shit out of Paige.
Yeah, and then they decided they're going to try and 2-on-1 beat down, but Nikki comes out. She evens the odds up until she trips. But then
She needs to lose the belt just because of that.
Despite tripping, she still hits the forearm on like both of them and the rack attack on Paige.
Yep.
Good job, Tripper.
I almost thought you were going to say Triple H, and I was like, wait. You're talking about NXT?
Does Raven have anything he wants to add to this match? Did he like it?
Raven has nothing to say.
But yeah, it was well done, well written out. I'm guessing by whoever wrote it, but
Vince.
really long.
It was.
Quite long.
We could have had a match.
Yeah.
And half that promo time, and still got the same shtick across.
They're saving that one-on-one match for Raw with Nikki on commentary to set up for the fact that now we know we have a Divas threat for the Divas title at Elimination Chamber.
This is only a Smackdown. You know?
Yeah.
They're not going to waste their A material.
Yeah, they're going to wait till Monday for that shit. We had Bray Wyatt talk about demons and about
Dean Ambrose.
how he's
And the lunatics are cool.
The demons march to my beat now, and we come up for you, Ambrose.
Which is now I'm thinking like, whatever happened to the Ryback angry?
Well, we're about to get
It's kind of like,
can we watch NXT again?
It's like Bray Wyatt.
No.
Spend all this time.
Thank you. You just reminded me about Ryback's promo. That was hilarious.
Yeah, we're getting.
He was offering Renee Young some meat or something.
Yeah, hang on, quick jump in the meat gun here.
That's what she said.
We got R-Truth versus Stardust first.
Oh yes.
Did you think R-Truth was going to lose? He's going into the Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental title.
But he's going against Stardust.
This is now
but Stardust.
The nth match they've had in the last 3 months.
This fucking R-Truth and Stardust and Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. What the fuck?
R-Truth and Stardust has now been on Raw, Main Event, and SmackDown more than once
Since Mania.
Yeah.
Hell, even before Mania.
What I like though is
even when he gets to King of the Ring.
They keep changing the ending.
Yes.
Which is my favorite part, is they keep new endings every single time.
And I did like the ending to this one. This was fun.
Yeah, R-Truth had... Cody was like slapping him around with the glove.
Don't call him that.
I'm not
Cody's
calling
dad.
him that.
Not calling him that.
Cody.
I said, don't call him that.
I'm not calling him that. I'm just saying that is his name.
No, it's not Stardust.
but he's doing the dual slap thing bit, and he drops his glove, and the referee's like, "Hey, pick up the glove." Or the referee tried to pick up the glove, and he got mad, and he tried to pick up the glove. R-Truth got the glove instead, threw it up in the air, and so he's like, "Oh, my glove!" And then he got hit with the freaking complete shot.
Lie detector.
The hunting ground, Thomas.
Then we had Ryback talking to Renee Young.
Offering meat.
Renee asked him, his thoughts on being in the Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental title, and he said, "Imagine 5 scared antelope in a cage with a hungry lion. What does that make you think of, Renee?" And she goes, "Actually, I'm thinking about becoming vegan, so I don't want to imagine that." And Ryback goes, "Okay, let's change the subject."
Yeah.
Stupid. And then he just goes.
You're gonna do that once, like every rundown video.
That's my it's gonna. You got
Ryback hair.
I got the Ryback haircut going on. And then he goes on, just talking about how he's gonna win the Elimination Chamber.
Has Ryback been in the Elimination Chamber yet?
No.
So
he's been in Hell in a Cell, but not
a lot of.
So therefore, he's got great qualifications.
They've got some Elimination Chamber virgins.
There's I think a couple of them. I think Sheamus, Barrett,
and
Truth. So yeah, they've all been in one a piece, I believe. Sheamus.
Truth has been in a few.
Okay, I think Sheamus has been in a couple.
They mentioned during Truth and Stardust that he has the most chamber experience out of everyone else. In the match.
So then Rusev, Ziggler, and Ryback are all entering their first Elimination Chamber. So.
Best of luck to them. I hope they don't suffer.
To me, it's almost hard to believe that this is Ziggler's first.
I know, right?
Elimination Chamber. He's been around for a while.
Yeah. Well, he's never been in the title picture long enough to be in the... Because this is the first time that the mid-card championship has been in the Elimination Chamber.
So now that's where you got
now it's like,
faces.
Ziggler has to be in it now. He's the top of the mid-card.
I just hope that nobody suffers from claustrophobia of any sort.
Well...
Maybe the tag one might get a little...
There's going to be so many fucking people in that match. Okay, which one of you wants to talk about the next match? Because I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Do it in your... Okay.
brother.
Do it in these impressions, and go.
Alright, the Macho Man now in Axelmania running wild all over Heath Slater and Adam Rose.
I don't even know why they're together. Never seen them in matches before.
Talk about a ragtag tag team that ain't gonna rise to the top like the cream in my cup of coffee. Dig it, freak out, yeah!
'Cause what you gonna do, brother?
Fuck it. McIntyre beat Adam Rose and the other guy, Heath Slater.
Yeah. Who looked like a homeless Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Heath Slater. He looks like Sami Zayn down on his luck.
Just one too many putt-putt power bombs.
Freak out.
Axel hit the leg drop on Slater after Adam Rose got dropped over the top rope by Mandow.
Mm-hmm.
And then they posed.
Yeah, like they do. Wow.
Yeah.
It's something, right? Like.
Oh yeah, it's something.
Something.
It's something, all right.
Ooh yeah, something.
You gotta do the
No more questions.
You get to do the Macho Man impressions. I hate doing Hulk Hogan impressions.
Well,
there's no fun in Hulk Hogan.
Nobody
likes Hulk Hogan.
Nobody likes doing
Curtis Axel, what the fuck?
I can't do a Macho Man impression very well, and I don't like Hulk Hogan, so I guess I'm glad I'm Mean Gene.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm jealous that you're Mean Gene. Nobody fucks with Mean Gene.
Fuck it.
Can't deny that.
Okay. And do you guys want to talk about Bo Dallas?
That he's awesome.
That he's inspirational.
That you need to start Bo leaving.
And apparently he's going to help Neville get better.
Yeah, Neville's leg hurts. He got Naomi. told you it was a legit injury.
This is the block of SmackDown I tried to not remember. But I'm the one that takes notes. So.
I'm actually shocked. I thought you would have liked the gimmick.
He's a great heel because he pisses me off and I want to punch him in the face.
That's what heels do.
That's the...
You know,
good.
You don't want to tread in that cool hero territory.
Are you Bo Dallas squinty eyeing at me?
But hey,
How does
I mean,
he see like that?
one was a.
He's had fucking 20-some years of practice.
They're both former NXT champs, so why shouldn't they have an awesome
I'm
match?
totally okay with the feud because it was awesome in NXT. And it was, you know, that was the catalyst for Neville.
Unless they go with WWE style booking, and
well,
they just completely.
You should ask your buddies the Ascension.
Just give them a chance, Vince.
They have what it takes. He did. He wrote them an anti-LOD promo, and that fucked them.
They need more shoulder pads and more dick scars.
Oh, we didn't even talk about dick scarves.
That was all him. That was all him. I'm not taking credit for dick scarves.
Welcome to episode 49.
Dick scarves.
Dick scarves and
What you gonna do when dick scarves run wild on you, brother?
Yes.
Let me tell you something, baby nuts.
Listen up, Slappy.
I'm predicting right now Dallas versus Neville kickoff show for Elimination Chamber.
I'm okay with that.
And a surprise, like, contender for show stealing. I'm not going to say it's going to steal the show, but
It's
it'll
definitely
be
going
up
to steal
there.
the kickoff.
They could potentially do a good match.
I could see them being fillers and dark horses for the Money in the Bank match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a
I'd
very
be okay with that.
a very
I
Eddie
want
Guerrero,
Bo
Chris
Dallas to
Jericho, WCW.
Fuck no.
I want Bo Dallas to be Mr. Money in the Bank.
Oh.
I don't need.
It'd be the worst.
I honestly think it could be anybody at this point that could take that.
It is really up in the air.
'Cause you can't
Except for
say-
the fact that Roman Reigns.
Reigns.
Roman Reigns is in it, so that's
He's gonna
good.
get number one contender shots anyway, so it wouldn't make
Doesn't
much
matter.
sense.
No, see, okay, the Roman Reigns winning the Money in the Bank makes it so they're like, hey, guess what? Roman Reigns is automatically in the title picture.
That's a really good point.
We don't have to piss people off and put him in title pictures because he can just do it himself whenever he wants. Or whenever
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be Roman Reigns thinking he's going to get poetic justice by cashing in the Money in the Bank on Seth Rollins. At WrestleMania next
And then
year.
Brock Lesnar's going to come out, F5 him, and Rollins is going to retain.
No, that's what I want. Is he's gonna keep the Money in the Bank until next year's WrestleMania when we get Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar.
I didn't even think of that.
No, I want him to cash in, like say, hey, I want my match at WrestleMania, I want to be in the main event. And then Lesnar comes out and F5's Rollins getting Roman Reigns disqualified.
Bitch, I got a 3-year deal.
Bitch, I eat people. But then the next year, Brock Lesnar comes in and wins Money in the Bank, and interferes in the middle of Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns.
Come on. No. Picture that. Like the epic Brock Lesnar with
Tony,
the...
I'm going to puke on you.
You know the best part about that?
Oh, I still had kettle check.
I'm not sorry about that.
You know what the best part of Brock Lesnar winning Money in the Bank would be? Every time he opens the briefcase and it goes, BAH!
That's the only way I'll accept
please
it.
make that
That's
happen.
the only way it would be okay. Oh, okay, let's talk about the main event now. Fuck, how did we do that?
I don't know. This is a fun episode, though.
Anyway.
I'm digging this. This is a weird fucking
Dig it, you.
Bray Wyatt versus Dean Ambrose was our main event.
Stop the madness. Over.
Can't stop
See, I don't even want to do... I just want to do Macho impressions.
Can't do nobody but the macho.
You should be the genius. You can be Lanny Poffo.
From the earliest dawns of times, there's never stood a more pretentious wrestler who is actually able to back it up with such tenacity.
That's a really good impression.
Thank you.
That's a good voice.
That was awesome.
Papo. Leaping Lanny Papo.
He was
Anyway.
a hidden gem in the early 90s.
Anyway, Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt for the main event of SmackDown. It was...
Hey, it's Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's the great thing is that they always do put on solid matches. They come up with some creative things. Both of them are kind of at a higher spot than they were a few months ago during their really terrible, thought-out feud. God-awful.
I skipped, I always skip watching Raws. I usually just watch pay-per-views, but... they weren't really that good. I mean, you mentioned, 4 hardcore matches in a row.
Yeah, literally, from the point that they did their...
ambulance match?
They did... God, there were so many of them. They started at one point and did a hardcore match. There was 4 in 1 week when they did the Tribute to the Troops. They had a match on Raw. They had a match on Smackdown. And that Sunday was the pay-per-view. So it was all in one fucking week.
Do you think it was just too much? Or?
Way too much. It was not spread out. There was no build.
The build.
The story changed all the fucking time. It was just bad.
Well, no, I remember the ambulance match was first. Because that's what made us mad, is because they demeaned the fact that they had this awesome no disqualification match by then making them repeat no disqualification 3 times within the next 8 days.
Yeah, and it was just bad. But that's the thing, is that when they get to wrestle, they do go all out. They have some creativity between the two of them. A lot of good counters into signatures and finishing moves. But this all breaks down. I mean, like I said, we got some great stuff from them. But the real story here is that Dean Ambrose is getting a title match for Elimination Chamber. So, just like we'd expect, Ambrose is about to pick up the win. J&J run out. They
try to rehash the ending from the last one where they shove him down into Sister Abigail, but it doesn't work this time.
Yeah, no, he's able to fight out of Sister Abigail this time.
They shove him down into getting themselves punched in the face.
Yeah. And then they're like, all right, well, that didn't work. Okay, here comes Rollins. Rollins starts running down. He gets down to the bottom of the walkway, and then Roman Reigns comes down and says, that ain't happening that way. Rollins goes the fuck away. He's like, I'm not getting involved in this. This is just fucked up. And then, in the midst of Dean Ambrose taking out J&J security, Bray Wyatt gets caught up in the ropes, gets Superman punched by Roman Reigns, and then gets hit with dirty deeds by Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose wins the main event of Smackdown.
See what happens when you get punched in the face, Joey Mercury?
No, he knows what happens when you get hit in the face with a ladder.
Still, it was it was good to see Joey Mercury and Jamie Noble on their
I love J&J.
It's been a while since I've seen SmackDown. It was very comforting to see a familiar face on SmackDown. So.
I know these people.
It's great. It's SmackDown. It's where the Cruiserweight division thrived for many years.
Oh, it was great.
Until Hornswoggle took them down.
Ruined it all.
Way to go, Hornswoggle / Vicky Guerrero storyline shit.
Yeah. They don't need to bring that title back. They got too many as it is. They should just treat
That's what the NXT champion.
Yeah, I was going to say, they have a Cruiserweight title. It's the NXT title. That was SmackDown.
Styles is gone.
Sorry, Styles.
And once again, the only person left standing is Samoa. Well, he's kind of sitting, but Samoa fucking Joe.
Who they also recapped on SmackDown.
Because NXT was awesome.
They recapped Samoa Joe debuting on SmackDown.
They did.
Because it was that awesome.
Because they talked about the whole Owens-Cena thing from Raw, and then Owens beating the shit out of Zayn.
I should have...
Unstoppable. And then these going against Cena at Elimination Chamber, which I'm excited for.
I should have shut up yesterday. I mean, it would have been a lot more fun to review NXT instead of...
Oh, this SmackDown has devolved into a lot of weird fucking conversations. And you got to do a Lanny Poffo impression.
I don't know if that's what he did. I lost it. Completely lost the impression.
You just need to come up with
a little Dudley Boy action.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
You just Randy Orton yourself.
I'm not flipping you guys off. You're not tall enough.
I'm not tall enough. Spirit fingers.
Jazz hands.
Anyway, that's the SmackDown rundown. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Be sure to
You think I'm flipping you guys off?
Be sure to click all the links. And let's put a little outro music here.
Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Reddit, Twitter. I forget Twitter a lot.
Our email and his email.
My email, especially if you're a believer.
Oh god, you're squinty eyes. Be sure to comment down in the comment section.
We love when you guys comment.
What did you think about SmackDown? What do you think about? Let's talk about NXT. Seriously, that's what.
Go back to the last video and post a lot of comments.
And be sure to keep watching because we're gonna have some indie news coming up. I believe we got some Chikara to review, do we not?
We've got Chikara Back to Skull is going to be happening, Anniversary, A New Attitude, as well as PWG brings you the DDT4, and AIW gives you the JT Lightning Invitational Tournament.
So be sure to look forward to that coming this Monday. And thanks again for watching episode 49. Next week we will have episode 50. Episode 50!
Motherfucking 50.
And we'll see you guys there.